Well, that escalated quickly. Oh, I guess it's a good thing we did everything we could in the old mine before we left. Because, yeah, not getting any more quests from there, I guess. Also, why did we bother taking out the mine crawlers if the thing caved them anyway? Like, in hindsight, we could have saved ourselves so much trouble.
Hey, shh, be quiet.
Hello, Diego. I've already talked to Milton on the other side of the camp.
Okay, so you already know what happened. But did you also hear about the planned raid on the free mine?
How could the old mine cave in?
One of the diggers who survived it told us that they were digging, and they hit an underground river on the bottom level. When the water gushed into the mine, one of the supports broke, and the entire upper section collapsed. Only a handful of people managed to escape from the mine.
Why are the fire mages dead?
That's a long story.
Just tell me about it. It's not the first long story I've had to listen to.
True.
Well then, luckily I was in the ore baron's house when they got the news that the mine had collapsed. Gomez was hopping mad when he heard about the accident, and he was afraid that his position could be at stake.
Of course. Who controls the ore controls the colony as well.
That's right. Since he has no source of income anymore, the goods from the outside world won't come in anymore either. Nobody will work for him if he doesn't get another source of income soon.
And that's the reason for the raid on the free mine?
To be honest, that's Gomez's only chance to maintain his power. 2 hours ago, 24 guards set out for the free mine.
But what happened to the fire mages?
Coristo and the other mages were the only people in the camp to remain rational. They forbade the raid and demanded a settlement with the 2 other camps.
They forbade Gomez to raid the free mine?
Well, yes. Coristo and the others shouldn't have been so self-confident. Gomez didn't trust them anymore and had them perfidiously assassinated.
Oh, would it have been better if he had non-perfidiously assassinated them? Like...
I've seen the guards in front of the locked gates.
Stay away from them. They'll attack anybody approaching the camp. They are afraid of somebody avenging the raid on the free mine.
What are you and Milton going to do now?
We'll stay here for a while to warn some more friends so they don't bump straight into the guards. But you could do us a favor.
Consider it done. Tell me what you want.
Look out for Lester and Gorn. They need to know what happened here. Tell them that the 4 of us will meet at the same place as always.
If I see them before you do, I'll warn them and send them to your meeting point.
Thanks, my friend. You really seem to be an all-right guy. Go now. We'll meet again later.
After we
That's
finish
mad.
talking.
I need to warn the new camp.
Then you must hurry up. They'll have almost reached the free mine.
But they never get through the fortifications of the new camp.
They don't need to get through them. A few months ago, they found a path that leads over the mountains and right to the free mine, and nobody else knows about it.
I do. I've been there a couple of times. Hello.
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength.
Yeah, let's go.
I can't teach you anything. You don't... Your strength has increased a lot. Come back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
Take care.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, a lot of things happened. But see, this is at least people reacting to a main world event, unlike the invocation of the sleeper thing, so I appreciate this. N. Okay, okay, so we have to talk to Satoras, and we have to talk to Lester and Gorn. Let's hope Gorn is at the new camp, and let's hope Lester is at the swamp camp, because otherwise I don't know where else I would find them. Let's teleport to the swamp camp first, to see if we can warn Lester. So, Lester is usually at the camp entrance, so... should be over here, thankfully. No. Lester, where are you, my man? Let's do some grilling while we're here. Oh my god. How much meat do we have? Holy moly. If this is a mechanic again in the remake, I really hope we have a grill all button. Because... Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, now to find Lester. God knows where he is. Running around. Oh! Oh, no, no, no. Please. Just get out of here. Oh my god, how do I get out of this swamp again? Come on. There we go. This guy is glitched into his tent. Awesome. The ball is glitched out as well. Awesome. God, I hate that this camp is so big. I just want to find Lester. That's just a normal Templar. Novice. Honestly, I'm this close to just giving up and just going to the water camp, to the new camp, because at least there I know who I need to talk to. Or I know exactly where I can find them because I have a teleportation scroll that will take me right to them. So. Well, come on, don't be like this. If I get through this entire place without finding him, then yeah. Then you can give me a hint.
Let's talk about something else instead. That wasn't very clever. But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know.
Okay, now we're back to where we started off.
Probably right. Won't happen again. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
You have to.
Just a bunch of normal Templars.
Never learn. See, I better keep out of it. People
Who are you?
time when think
Are you just a normal Templar or?
you have to watch what you tell people.
Oh great, now it's raining too. Yeah, okay.
Story after all.
You have to watch what you tell. It's not real. That won't happen. Some people never learn. I thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
Well, at least Iberian's body is no longer lying there. That's an improvement. Okay, well, marginally better. Not exactly a proper burial, but at least he's no longer laying out in the open, so. Alright. Let's explore the upper level
That's how it goes.
of this place. And see if we can find Lester there. And stop yawning, in-game guy. You're making me sleepy as well. Yeah, that's a bet. Who is the guy? Kane. Okay. Oh yeah, and we haven't seen anything of Kor Kalam either. Like, where did this guy go?
As long as I'm...
Yeah, Kalam left, but the question is, where did he go? He must have gone somewhere. It's not like he can just leave the colony.
There must be something.
So where in the colony did he go? That is my question. So I'm starting to get the feeling that Lester is not in this camp anymore. Let's call anger. Because yeah, I know he's no longer in the swamp camp because he did not believe that the sleeper is a false god or an evil god. Okay, so I really get the feeling like Lester is no longer here. Which means I have no idea where to find him. I'll just go to Sataras. At least with Sataras I know where he is. Water. Let's go. Oh no, not teleport to Swamp Camp. Teleport to Magicians of Water. Let's go. Oh! Hi!
I'm glad you returned. Something terrible has happened.
Let me guess, the free mine has been assaulted by the guards from the old camp. Nobody saw them coming?
Hang on. How? But of course. You found out about it in the old camp. Gorn arrived here just before you did. What could have caused Gomez to dare to take such an aggressive step? He should be aware that such a heinous act can only provoke war.
The old mine collapsed after water seeped in.
Collapsed? Of course. Then the whole thing makes sense. Gomez has his back to the wall. He's more dangerous than ever. Now that he doesn't have anything left to lose, he'll do anything.
Gomez has had all of the Magicians of Fire killed.
Had them killed? Why in Beliar's name would he do a thing like that?
They were against the attack on the free mine and opposed Gomez.
Then we're all doomed. Without the other 6 magicians, we'll never be able to control the concentrated power of the massive ore mound. But in spite of that, I thank you for passing this dangerous message on to me.
When you sent me to the Magicians of Fire, you mentioned there was somebody.
Well, I had hoped we could make it without his help, but the way things are developing...
Who is he?
All right, all right. Many, many years ago.
Give me the shortened version, please.
Be patient. Well, when we, the 12 magicians, created the barrier back then, our magic powers were directed and controlled by a 13th magician.
A 13th magician? I thought there were only 12.
Most people who did not experience the early days of the colony believe that. This 13th magician was our leader. All this took place before we were divided into the circles of fire and water. But he left the old camp, which was once the only camp of the colony.
What is this 13th magician called?
His name is Xardus. Hardly anybody remembers the old stories about him. The ones who do just call him the Necromancer.
Why did he leave the old camp?
He started to investigate the invocation of undead and magical creatures. Gomez was not the only one who began to worry. Most of the other magicians opposed him as well, and his unholy deeds.
What happened then?
Unlike Gomez, he was no butcher, so he avoided the conflict and left.
Where is this magician today?
He lives in seclusion, in his tower in the middle of the Orc land. That's just about the southernmost point of the colony.
I have been exiled from the old camp because I have helped you.
You don't belong to the old camp any longer? Then I welcome you to our community.
Wait, can I switch camps now? Chat, please let me know. Can I switch camps? Am I supposed to switch camps? Or can I stay old camp, dude? It's part of the main story. Okay, so I have to actually switch. Okay. That's good.
Does that mean the mercenaries will take me on?
Talk to Lee. He'll see to it. Then come back to me.
Oh, nice.
I'll make my way to Xardus and ask him for help.
He's the only one that can help us now. If he knows no way out, or doesn't want to help us...
He will.
There is one other problem.
A problem?
Yes. Over the years, we've tried to get in touch with Xardus several times, but it looks like he prefers to remain undisturbed.
What does that mean?
None of the messengers ever return from his tower. You'll have to find a way to get past his creatures.
Looks like this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, this sounds very encouraging.
How will I get past his creatures?
If I knew that, I would tell you. I'd advise you to do some research in our library. Maybe you'll find something in the old books about the strengths and weaknesses of magically invoked creatures.
I'll rummage through the library, and don't worry, I'll be back.
Famous last words.
May you return in one piece.
I do like Satoras, though. Really, I do.
Hello.
Are you still jolly?
What have you got planned now?
Our entire defense strategy will have to be changed. That takes time. Until Lee and his people are ready, I'll join Cord's provisional guard.
Are you planning a counterattack?
Not yet, but the day will come. If ever you're looking for me, start here and walk towards the mine. I'll be on guard there.
Oh, wait, no, talk.
Hello.
I met Diego and Milton in front of the old camp.
That's good news.
They want to meet you and Lester at your usual rendezvous.
Thanks. There's nothing more valuable than good friends in troubled times like these. You're almost one of us by now. You're reliable.
How's it going?
Everything's quiet. Nothing's moving in the free mine. Lee is still busy organizing our defense.
Alright,
See you later.
so I have to talk to Lee, I have to visit the library, and then we'll see. Alright. Library. Where's the library? There we go. This looks like a library. And nothing in this book. Okay. Oh, right, I took a bunch of books from the library. I think I did, yeah. Oh god, now to remember what fucking books those were. Probably this. Arcanum Golem, Volume 1, Stone Golem. Magic of Golems. Only who has been confronted with these creatures that came from the elements can truly understand and how much respect these magical beings will teach an adventurous wanderer. These colossus of stone are nearly invulnerable in battle. Swords, axes, and bows do not seem to do any damage to these monsters. The only plausible report of a battle against such a leviathan was written by a mercenary. He reported how the blunt hit of a warhammer caused cracks in the golem until it finally burst apart. Okay, that we already experienced. Ice golem. The ice golems are somehow related to the stone golems, for their physical substance seems to consist of water. Any familiar weapon seems to slide off the surface of this ice being. Adventurous wanderers be warned of this creature's icy breath as well, because it surrounds the unsuspecting with a pillar of ice. A magician of fire reported an encounter with such a creature, but apparently he didn't see much of a threat in it. Fire golem. According to reports, these fiery beings can convert their victims into a sea of flames with one touch. It was only last year that a group of hunters met such a walking mound of embers. There is no report on the outcome of this encounter, but apparently lightning bolts and ice had some effects on the hellish creature. Okay, so we're playing elemental triangle here. Yeah, elemental rock, paper, scissors, basically. Okay, I'm just gonna see if there's anything else here that's about creatures, but I don't think there is. So I'm guessing we're gonna encounter normal golems, ice golems, and fire golems in Orc Country. And we do actually have a bunch of spell scrolls, so we have a bunch of fireball scrolls. We have a bunch of ice blocks. So I think we'll probably be okay. So we're gonna talk to Lee. Okay, if anybody wants to give me a tip where to find Lester, I will gladly take it, because I looked for the entire swamp camp and I did not find him, and I have no idea where else he could be. Where I last left him. Oh, right, because he said he wanted to stay there for a little longer and study the stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's talk to Lee first, and then we'll go and find him. Lee. Lee is over here. Or should be over here, I think. Yes.